sis, instead of chasing a man, let me teach you this feminine energy technique. Let's talk about Teyana Taylor because she is embodying the art of how to reinvent your life. And I feel like it's very interesting because I don't want to just talk about the obvious thing, which is she divorced her man. We're not going to mention his name, and did a full glow up. But let's also talk about her being able to reinvent herself multiple times. We have literally seen her as a young child. Since then, she has stayed relevant. She stayed in conversations. She has consistently evolved. You know, I think the natural spinoff of her Sweet 16 and Be a Young Star was more of music and kind of fashion. And then, she transitioned into I'm married now and I got kids. And I think this transition that she's done recently is not only transitioning to, I am an actress, an award-winning actress, right? Because not everybody can say that. Not everybody can say they're award-winning actress. But I also believe she's cementing herself into being an icon. She has gotten crystal clear on how she is perceived, how she shows up, how she looks. She's literally changed some of her circles. You see her associating with different people. I saw her going, ha, 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 with Ben Affleck, right? And Matt Damon. She kind of straddled in between B and C list, to be honest, for many years. Like, she was relevant, but she wasn't like Oscar level, and has moved to A-list, right? Where when you're thinking of Black actresses or Black women of our time, she is slowly shifting there. And I think one of the key lessons that we can learn from her about how to reinvent your life is two things. Being very crystal clear of letting go of any baggage. This is why I talk a lot about energies, right? I think the moment that her ex-husband stepped into the, oh, me too, like, me too, I'm an actor, me too, I'm going to be in the music scene. And it didn't come from like a place of like, we're supporting each other, because that can happen. I believe it started coming into the place of like, we're competing against each other. Despite all the other stuff he was doing, she quickly clocked that and said, if I want to step into my iconic bag, I have to let this man go. This man is literally a vampire and he's draining all the energy from me. And I'm not going to be able to enter into the level of where I want to enter to without letting this man go. So I think that was the first thing she did. And I also think she got delusional. When I say delusional, I feel like she started positioning herself for how she wanted to be perceived. She started off small, and I liked how she's very specific with the project she chooses. So I think she started to say, you know what, if I'm going to debut myself in a solo way, I need to make sure I'm being taken seriously. And so she made sure to start taking roles where she was doing some real acting. And I truly believe that that's what started positioning her well. And she definitely has the right team. And a lot of people don't understand the difference between here and there is having the right people around you, right? Having people that believe in you, having people who are going to be delusional with you and say, you want an Oscar? We're going to put you in your Oscar bag. We're going to put you in place for that, right? And I really feel like there's a lot we can learn from her. I've seen a lot of people hate on her. A lot of people were like, oh, well, she should have not won for her role in that movie because it felt like Monster Ball. Who cares? Who cares? She has that award in her house now. And that award opens many doors for her. And there's a lot we can learn from this woman.